Minecrafters, guess what? It is Kimmy-san. I'm back for another episode of Kimmy Say Craft. Yeah, sorry, had a little trouble with the camera there. Woo! So, hope everybody's doing great today. I'm doing most excellent. I am back here in the base, and I know it's been a few days, because sometimes you're just busy. Yep, just busy. But the good news is we've got some work to do, and I've got some things I want to work on. I definitely want to bring you guys in the loop so you guys are totally aware of all the good stuff that is happening here on the server. Oh, look at that wizard tower. Boy, I almost don't know if I should keep it copper. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. Should we keep that wizard tower copper, or should we let it weather like the storage tower there? Yeah, that's what I'm calling it, the storage base tower. You let me know in the comments. I would love to know. So, what is up? Well, I just finished the live stream. I do live streams every Sunday afternoon and on Wednesday nights, guys. And last Wednesday night, I took a little bit of work on the tower, and it's really starting to come together. I got a lot of detail work yet to do, but I think I'm stoked. Yeah, check it out. We went ahead and got some of the this stuff working out in here. We got all our storage moved in here. We've got a nice balcony over here where we can not see a whole lot, but hey, there's some stuff to see. We went ahead and still working, but we placed windows all the way around, and the next step will probably be fireplaces. So wherever I felt like a window would be a good option, took a moment to go ahead and set that up. Maybe could put a few more there. Yeah, like maybe on this side, maybe some sort of small single size windows would be cool. Up there, that's going to be a great place for a fireplace. As one right there, maybe a couple more of those single window areas, maybe for this area too. But anyway, so we got a lot done. Definitely got to get the path going on it as well, so that when we come down through here, we'll be able to follow this path all the way up from. Am I going to get it? Nope. From the keep, So I think that's going to be absolutely awesome. Okay. But what I decided to do is I decided to take a break. So what we started doing is we started doing some planning here for our content. You see a couple of beacon beams. Yeah, on live stream today, Whoops was online. He's one of our community members. And of course, guys, to be part of this community, all you have to do is join Patreon or subscribe to me on Twitch. Then talk to me on Discord so I can go ahead and get you set up. But there we go, and that will get you whitelisted on the server. Well, anyways, like I said, we got a few things to do. Obviously, we got to make that look better. But hey, that's just making sure. Okay, so if we come down here, part of the thing is like, okay, we need to start making this look like more like a community. So one of the ways you do that, or at least one of the ways I found to do that when I'm building cities and structures like this, is I got to start planning for actual structures. So I came up here and we started adding little houses that we're going to have all the way across here. So what I'm using is I'm trying a different planning. I'm using some wool, and basically I'm using the wool to kind of plan the shape and the depth of these. Now, I'm not going to have these be really tall here. I just want them to go back, into the I'm sorry, that doesn't go into the area. And I want to make sure that these are all basically odd in shape and size. What I mean by that, instead of them being like 6 blocks across, I want them to be like 5 blocks across or 7 blocks across. That way we can easily center a door, and I got some symmetry. I'm sorry, I like symmetry. Symmetry is really nice. It makes, I don't know, it can make building satisfying. Yes, satisfying. Well, anyways, so what I've done is I came up here and we went ahead and marked a whole bunch of spots for some quick little builds, quick little houses that will add a lot to the current area. Okay, so yep, that's what all this stuff is for. If you're kind of wondering, geez, what's all that stuff for? And then these things are basically showing exactly how much space they'll take off. And so I've got all those marked, and I've got them all the way up here, and they're going to be sitting right here in front of this particular tier. Now, after I get all these built, then we'll definitely go into the next tier, and those are going to be much nicer because, if you're back behind a gate, the gated community up above is probably going to want something a little bit nicer. So we're going to have a much nicer set that goes all the way around there, because obviously the keep is up there, the red keep, and so we're going to continue on with that progress. Also, I decided that we needed to go ahead and start planning the east side of the village. Like, for instance, if you remember on the west side, and we still got some work to do on the west side, okay? If you remember on the west side, we went ahead and set up our entrance there, our gate, which I still love the way the gate turned out and everything, as well as the wall, which will keep the never-dwellers out. You always got to protect your territory, right? But we've got to do the same thing on the west. So, I'm sorry, on the east. That was the west side that we fixed. So let's go over to the east. If we fly over to the east, I looked around the area and said, you know what? We need a wall right here. Yep, we need a wall. So notice I kind of got my wool out again, and we went ahead and nailed out the path that the wall will most likely take right here. Whoops came by. He was helping us do some building. He left us a couple beacons to kind of help things coming up. But we'll have a basic wall. Now, this wall is not going to have a gate. This is going to be a total defensive structure, and we're not going to have a way through into the wall. But we still have to get a way through, because what if we have some villagers, or maybe we have some traders want to come through that way? Well, they want a way to come in. Now, we will have like all this up here area. We're going to build some houses, build some homes, build some places, right? Okay, but if we come back down here, okay, right here where we left off, and you'll notice you see the white blocks again planting. So if we come here from the inn and from the factory here, okay, you'll notice I've already got some buildings set up. One planned right there, one planned right there, one planned around that little farm there. We'll leave our bees right there. And if we come over here, look at this. During live stream, I just had this crazy idea. Whoops came in, and we went ahead and built a tunnel. So the way you get in from the east side now is going to be this tunnel. And so I've got a place marked for a couple of towers. We're going to have a wall that's stretched all the way across like that. I think that's going to look really epic. And this kind of opens up in this area. We might even take a moment to build a road that leads off into the sunset there, or maybe goes off there. I haven't decided yet. But that is how this is going to work here on the east side. And we still have to come through here. In fact, we might do that this episode, is go ahead and come up with a wall design, a ceiling design, and go ahead and get this thing built out. Because I've been collecting quite a few resources. Like, obviously, we collected all the stone and everything in here. And I grew a whole bunch of spruce trees, because spruce trees are going to be very, very, very important for the build. You'll also notice I went ahead and started doing building placement here, because it's going to be kind of like a street placement here. So we got some up there, we got some down here. I went ahead and staggered them that way, you know, they would ebb and flow, and the street would come open in and out. And then this leads down to where we'll have the bridge, which crosses this chasm, which will eventually take us over to this side, which will have a small port. You know, because we got to have a place to bring stuff in and out of the ocean, right? Right? Absolutely. Now, of course, you know, we still have a couple projects over here. We want to finish up our tree farm, because we're going to have kind of like an industrial area right here. And then we are going to have all this great area to build multi-tier spaces for dwelling, because we've got the big tower over here, we've got the cactus farm over here, as well as the storage building right there. By the way, don't forget to let me know, copper or go green. You let me know. So guys, in the comments. Now, don't forget, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, I would love to hear about it. I love to have your suggestions, and I do watch and read every single comment that's out there. So I appreciate it. So what I want to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start getting to work. I might build a couple of buildings up there. I might go ahead and focus here on this right now. But I want to go ahead and get some of this stuff going on and getting done, because I'm pretty excited about getting this looking more like a settlement and less like a whole bunch of disparate buildings. We still have details and stuff to work out on a lot of things, but I'm pretty excited. We've got some of the planning done. And so now it's all about doing the grind. So guys, Kimmy Say, I will see you in just a little bit. Hey guys, it's Kimmy Say, I'm back. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got done. So already seeing a little bit different entrance to our tunnel here. Now, I think we're gonna have to come up with something cool here, but let's take a look. So we went with bricks, and I went ahead and used a brick thing. There's still a few things I want to do, like we have this space right behind here. I'm not sure what I want to put in there. I do want something there, maybe some color, something will add a little bit of interest to what we got going on here. But we went ahead and used some slate, some deep slate, polished deep slate, some walls, some lanterns and everything. And I think it looked pretty good. I used the stairs to create depth. That way it looks like we got stairs stepping up there, so we have different layers to the ceiling. Definitely if you're on a horse, you should be able to get through this pretty easily. Yeah, looking pretty nice. The pattern has a really cool effect when you look all the way down. The lanterns look really cool down on the chain, so I'm pretty happy with the design. You know, I was focusing on depth and, you know, what I could do with some simple materials just so I can knock it out. I've just been really busy, and I've got a whole lot of work I gotta get done right now. But I think that's a great beginning. I think that's excellent. We just need to go ahead and maybe do some arc or something right there. That way we know it's the entrance. Maybe even have some sort of gate. You know, I think we should have some sort of gate somewhere, like maybe right here have a gate option so that it shuts down, because we want to be able to close it off at some point. Definitely we want to kind of have, I mean, this might be a bigger station anyways, because we want to go ahead and have a couple of guard posts here, you know, to kind of see who's coming in and who's going out. So I'm pretty happy about the spot right now. I think it's looking pretty good. You know, again, want to figure out something that'll go right in here. You know, not sure what. If you want to leave a comment, you know, I'm going to go ahead and leave this undone. If you leave me a comment with a good idea, I might use your idea on the build. Would appreciate that, guys. So if you take a moment, leave a comment. Might just go ahead and use it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this spot right here, and tell me what you think we should put in there, because I think there's an opportunity for something cool. I definitely want to do some sort of arc here. I was going to make a staircase here. That's why I didn't continue to build this up. That way you had a staircase right here, which would take us to another layer of stuff. You know, and then we can go up this direction, okay, and maybe come up and knock out another layer of houses, because this is all going to be different houses and stuff at some point. You know, so I think that's definitely an option. Okay, I'm probably going to just go ahead and build across that thing right there, because that's just crazy. The big. There we go. That's better. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not really going to add anything to the build. So, you know, I'm all good not even having that over there. Now, this stuff like here from what we built on the bottom, yeah, we definitely want to go ahead and cover this up somewhat. You know, maybe go ahead and do a little bit of this, and boom, there we go, all done there. But yeah, definitely, I think those are some of the things we want to do. So let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I gotta go ahead and get some stuff ready for my classes tomorrow. You know, I do still teach school and everything. And if I can get some more done, guys, I'm going to come back one more time. If we can get another little build place, go over with you. Oh yeah, I left these gutters in case we had water down here. You don't want water to pool, so I have some gutters down on the side. And, you know, I'm thinking I might go change the road. I don't think I want to keep it as just straight up stone. I mean, it looks okay. It's just, I think I'd rather have something more interesting, a pattern, a road pattern, something like what we already got going on out there. I would just need to go ahead and get some cobble, get some bricks, and start mixing it up. Which I think that's definitely something I'm going to do for later day when I get into the roads laying down, when I start laying roads all over the place, because I think that's something I'm probably going to have to leave off. Well, I think I'm just going to leave off, and we're just going to do it all at once. So guys, leave me some comments. What do you think I should put in those little squares? And if I can, you're going to see one more segment before I'm gone. See you in a bit. Hey guys, this is Kim C. I'm back, and I have been working hard. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's been a few days since I recorded the first segment, so let me show you what's been going on. So if you remember, I showed you, oh, what is that? Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I mean, it's a little boxy, it's a little old school, but I like the way it turned out. Basically, what we've got is we've got our east entrance. Yes. So basically, if you guys remember, I was showing you earlier that we did a whole lot of work, and I went ahead and, you know, got out some of the materials we've been using around the place, which has been the bricks and the deep slate, and I went ahead and made what I call the east entrance. Now, Whoops, he's going to be helping us out. He's going to help us make a gate that's going to come up and down. I'm thinking it's going to be right around here-ish, because this is the entrance into the place. And obviously, we want everybody who lives within the settlement to feel safe and everything. So this is going to be the way in. And if we go through it, guys, well, if we go all the way through, guys, you notice as we fall down here, we have this really great pattern. I really like the way it turned out. I need to do something about that. Yeah, I need to do something about that. But I left those like that because I was trying to decide, and we come right back out, and boom, we are back. We are into the streets right away. Now, things I'd still like to get done, and I'm going to see if I can't get this done before I go ahead and put this episode out, is I want to go ahead and get the wall, because the entrance is all well and great and everything. You know, this is the guard entrance, and I think it's really well guarded. You know, I think what we'll do up here is we'll end up marking that out, and we'll have some doors. So basically, if we're having to defend, we're defending the gate here, you know. And so we'll be able to close this place up, and we'll be able to collapse the tunnel if we have to. But why would people need to try to get in there anyways? Ooh, we should have something like that there. Yeah, that looks better. Is because there's going to be a huge wall there that they're going to not be able to get across over there. So I'm pretty excited. I thought this turned out really, I don't know, I think it turned out pretty nice. I'm pretty excited about it. Let me show you in here. So we come into this entrance area, and we've got our 2 doors into the towers. You can get up to the towers like this just by going up the staircase. I went ahead and left it open here, so if you want to come over here and talk and say, I don't know if we're going to let you in, you can do it from right there, fairly safe. Now, of course, you know, what we should do, you know, what we're going to do is let's go ahead and just take a moment and let's just block off this so people just can't just walk over, right? and come on in. You know, in fact, I think this would probably, yeah, and I'm talking mainly our friendly neighborhood zombie group, right? But we'll leave that there for right now. It's simple, you know, it's a simple line of defense. You know, I mean, you could get past it if you're a Minecrafter and you're kind of like that. And I don't know, maybe we'll do something different. Maybe we'll raise a wall up here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, anyways, I just saw a whole bunch of design flaws in this. But hey, that's okay. We'll get back to it. But anyways, you can keep climbing and go all the way top to the tower. You know, spiral staircases always something I like to do, but I always hate the way they turn out, so I don't know. And then up here we've got these battlements in which you can look over and take a good look and gander at everything. You know, I'm thinking, well, maybe these right here. Yeah, maybe. Kind of finish it off just a little bit. I don't know. Let's go ahead. Let's look at an A and B section before we decide to keep it. Whoa. Oh yeah, that looks much better than it just being wide open. Yeah, okay, let's do that to the other side too. Yeah, sometimes when I'm recording, guys, you know, I think of something as I'm doing the recording. It's like, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, you know, and so this is just one of those cases, and let me guess, I don't have enough of those. Okay, we're going to have to get some more of that. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and obviously I'd like to do some more details and maybe rework the back end so it doesn't look like you can just walk behind the back end and get in. But for the most part, I think our east entrance is set up. So I want to get the wall. See, I want to have a big wall there, and I want people to see that to say, okay, we're not getting in that way, you know, because I think that is a big statement for this, that they're coming up to civilization, they're coming up to a huge place, and I'm pretty excited about that, guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch you guys here in a little bit, hopefully with some progress on the wall. I love it because these are the details that really start making things come alive. And then obviously we still got a whole bunch of the housing to build, and maybe we can build 1 or 2 of those before we are done with today's episode. So I'm going to gather materials, guys, finish up what I was looking at, and then we're going to start working on the wall. And I will see you... Oh, missed it. Oops. And I will see you guys here in just a little bit. Hey guys, so this is Kimmy Say, and I am here, and we got some work done. Let me show you the wall. Oh yeah, the wall. It really turned out pretty good. I went ahead and used the same design that we had on the other wall, and I went ahead and added torches across the top. Still have to tweak a few details of it. We might want to raise this up and have it a little bit different than the other one. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks really great. In fact, when you're over here, okay, when you're just walking up to it, well, or if there was a road here, right? If there's a road here, you know, you start coming up here and you notice, oh, check that out. There's an entrance of some sort there. And then as you come in, just in the background, you start seeing the wall come up. It's like, whoa, what's that? You know, now the trees obscure it a little bit. I guess we could have gone a little higher with it, and maybe we will. Maybe I'll go back in there and we'll add another layer to it. But boy, you can definitely see something's going on back there. And then this does a great job of being a gate as far as letting us in. So I'm really, really happy with that, guys. I think it turned out pretty good, you know, without it being too crazy. But you know, we might take it up a notch. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. You know what? I would love to know in the comments. Should we build one more layer to the wall? That way it totally covers up this valley. You know, I mean, you'd really have to want to get over this wall to climb through it. And really, it's just supposed to be a barrier, so nothing gets through this wall, and the settlement is protected from any type of ravaging hordes or anything like that, right? Right. Well, anyways, guys, I started working on prototype. Oh, yep. Look at this. I cleared out all of this area because we're going to start figuring out a road plan and where things are going up here. So I went ahead and took some time for that. And if you take a look over here, I went ahead and built up our first prototype house. In fact, I've got to do something else with it really quick. Okay. And I think it turned out okay. You know, definitely, you know, not so bad. Let's go ahead and give it a thing. There we go. Now we have that on both sides. But I went ahead and did like a 2-story house, but then, you know, the arc of the roof was so long, it actually pretty much goes 3-story. And I'm pretty happy with it. It looks really pretty good. Here, let me walk you through it here in just a second. Let me go ahead and sleep because you know how those things come out at night, right? Okay. Well, anyways, if we go ahead and check it out, I went ahead and kept a lot of the same materials that we've been using all along the area. I just changed it up a little and used some stripped oak logs, which I think turned out pretty good. It was a good contrast for the roof, which we did a dark oak roof. And then we used some slate, some stone, and some diorite for some things. And I went ahead and used the walls. That gives us a little bit of depth there and everything. Inside, I haven't decorated inside, but I think the staircase placement, it works really well because this room still is very usable. In fact, we could put like a wall up here and have it turn, you know, not even have the staircase there. So pretty nice. This one turned out pretty good, and the staircase was again in a nice, perfect spot to get us up here into the attic, which there is so much space in the attic. I went ahead and put some windows in. So we go ahead and check out all the things going on. And, you know, I'm really pretty happy with it, guys. I mean, for a first house. Now, I don't think they'll all be 3 stories as we start putting these in. And some of these will be shops. Like, for instance, maybe some 1-story shops here. Maybe another 3-story there. Maybe a 2-story there. Maybe, and then come over here and do something similar. But I think it's a really good addition. And I think that's the type of architectural style we're going to be going with in and out. We'll definitely change the different wood types. We might adjust the different stone types and everything just to give some variation, because I don't want all the houses to look the same. So although, you know, the style is very similar to what we did just over here, and I think this turned out pretty good as well. We got to fill that in. But I kind of like the convenience of flying in it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to fill that in or not. But I'll tell you what, the new house, I think, works out really well. And what this does is it gives us some placement so we can start working out on, you know, a trail that goes up, like maybe through this side up here that goes straight up there. Maybe another trail that goes up and over, back behind. And then over here, in this layer up here, because we're going to put a whole bunch of housing up here as well, you know, now we have a big area so we can put a house there, maybe put a trail like right back here for a street. Go up there. We have another tier that we can also build some houses on, like right up and around here, up there right against the wall and up here. And you know, when you come to this side, the wall kind of does need to be bigger, doesn't it? Yep. You know what? I think I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to come through here and we're going to tear up that section and go one up more. Yeah, maybe one more up on the wall, because I think it would look even more epic if it was just one section higher. And I think that would look really good with the sides of the hills and would definitely help block everything off, because it even take us up to the snow line right up there. Okay, guys. Well, I hope everybody had a good episode. I had a great time. Got a lot of work done. Sorry this one is so late in coming out. It's been, well, since I've been doing videos a day for some of the other things, I just haven't had the time. Ooh, new house. To be able to get as much done as I usually do. But don't worry, series is still going on, guys. If you want to join the server, just remember, just join our Patreons or subscribe to us on Twitch, and that gets you access to be a whitelist on the server. So guys, this is Kimise. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.